Hi guys, welcome back to my garage. Solder again. Today I am going to start building this TT02 Rx7 drift car. Now today I was hoping to actually go out and drive the buggy around and drive the T-Max around, you know, make some videos filming that, but unfortunately we are in the middle of November and the temperature's held out for quite a while, but now we're down into the 40s. It's starting to sleet today. So we're not going to go outside and take any nitros out there. So I'm going to start building this, so at least we got something to run indoors. We also got the fan boat we're going to try and run this winter, but I need something to stay warm because I don't like getting cold. I don't mind it, but I don't like it. So today we're going to start building this. It might be part one of a series. We'll see how smooth it goes. Like I said, I've never done this before, so this is new for me. I did get a Dumbork transmitter. It does have a gyro in it, so there is the receiver. It's built. The gyro is built into the receiver, so there is a forward position to it. I'm gonna have to mount that in there correctly. These receivers are excellent. I've got them on a few of mine. They're cheap. I think I got this one around 40 bucks, $45. You can find them Amazon, eBay, everywhere. This is a 6-channel one, I believe. Yeah, you can get 4-channel ones. You can get them for about anything you need. Range is amazing on them. I had a little 16th buggy that we might get back into if I can find the right parts for it. But it could go farther than what my son's Revo could, and basically to a point where I could hardly see it to know if I was heading back towards me or if I was still going far away. So definitely should be a good receiver for starting out for sort of a budget build with the TT02. I'm going to first start with unboxing it and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so let's open this thing up. First things we have here, some instructions, mostly in Japanese, but that's instructions for the body itself. We'll worry about that a bit later. We got instructions for the LED unit, how to install it and what channel to put it into. And this here is it's our instructions for putting the holes in the body in the correct spot for putting on the body. I'm actually not going to do this. I actually want to try and keep the smooth look so I don't have body posts sticking through. And we're going to try and get some magnetic body mounts and see how those hold up. Also, I've heard good things about them. They tend to save your body. If you do slide into a wall, the body just easily pops up and off instead of ripping holes or ripping through the post or taking the grunt of the impact. So next here is our booklet. I believe this is, yep, this is going to be our actual how to build it and everything and what to start with. So it appears, just flipping through these first couple pages, we're going to be starting with building the, looks like the center drive shaft and the differentials and stuff. So suspension may be the last thing we do. So this is going to be kept out. We're going to need that. What do we have here? Just some sort of warranty, legal jumble. We don't need it. Ooh, nice. This actually comes with a little cooling fan. Sort of like what I just put on my son's e-Revo. Let's unpackage this, see what we got in here. Ooh. So there's all our bearings. I'm betting that's probably bearings for not only wheels but also the drive shafts and center support and whatnot. So I'm going to try and keep this as organized as I can. There's that nice pretty cooling fin. Alright, set that off. Alright, baggy one of parts. Looks like these are V's. So that's one thing with these, just like building a regular model. They have labels for each of these plastic parts. Let me pull one out here. So in your booklet, it'll give you a letter, and that letter basically gives you which one of these pieces of plastic you go to. So this is V. So it'll be like a V3. So we go on here to V, and we go over to part number 3, and that's the part we would need when building these. So very similar to building regular models, but very neat. It looks like these are a couple of the shock tower parts. Alright, so here we do have our plastic gear, which looks like a couple posts, possibly for the slipper clutch setup. Here's our differentials, all our differential gears. I'm going to keep this bag handy since I did see that at the beginning of the book. We got here more shock mount parts. Wow. So this is a full-on kit. Here's some clips for the body pins, some little tiny screws. And the meat of it all, here is our sport tuned 540 size motor. To say how many turns this is, it does not. So whatever sport tune means, but that's a pretty decent good size motor for an RC. That's pretty cool. So we'll set that off to the side. That'll again probably be one of the last things we put on. But then again, I don't know. Here's some steering parts. Put those with the suspension stuff. Here's our springs and shock oil. So we are building like everything. There's our little these little green caps here. I don't know how easy you guys can see that. Those little green caps those are what will go in the shock, and that's what actually does the dampening for us. So we're going to be building literally every bit of this car, it looks like. Some more miscellaneous body pin parts, body stuff. Last thing in our bag here, we got some grease, most likely for the gears. We gave us a 22 tooth gear there. Okay, so here we got a label on this one, RC parts bag A. Let's see, do the rest of these have that? Okay, yep, RC parts bag C. Here's our body, nice RX7 body. I'll have to paint that. I still have yet to think about what color I really want to do it, or if I want to do some sort of design or whatnot. If anybody's got ideas, go ahead, throw them in the comments. Because right now I'm pretty open. I do like these when they're a dark color green, but this being a drift car, you sort of want to go, you know, sort of want to be a little flashy. So let me know, guys. I'm not the greatest painter, but if it's a doable design, I will try it. I mean, why not? Alright, so we got more parts here. No label on this bag, so just a random bag. Quite a few of these bags don't have labels. This looks like be body parts. We got our taillights there. We do have our spoiler, some mirrors. This here is our lighting kit. So it looks like it all goes into this controller box, and then from this controller box it'll go to the receiver, so the receiver will tell the box what it's doing, and then it'll light up the appropriate lights. I've seen some of these for crawlers and whatnot, where like if you hit the brakes, the brake lights will kick on. Going forward, the headlights will turn on, or you can just program them so they always are on. So this will be a fun thing to play around with. And this is really what makes this a drift car for an RC world. Here's our hard drift tires. They're a little flex to them, but smooth as can be and meant for sliding. And all four exact same, being an all-wheel drive car, makes sense. There's our rims that come with it. I really like those. I think those look really good. Back when I used to play Need for Speed and get the RX7, I used to always get rims similar to this, so I'm not even worried about getting different ones. This looks like all of our actual control arms, front bumpers, and rear bumpers. There's our body pins, which like I said we won't use, because we're going to try and use those magnetic mounts. We might still need to use these and trim them down to use them as like a mounting point, but we'll see. And here's our wheel shafts for each wheel. This is probably for our front and rear diffs. and for our center drive shaft. So I've seen that in the very beginning, the center drive shafts, and I believe that's what these are, parts of that. So we're going to leave that out here as well. Here we got our motor mounts for the different sizes. These are all preset, they're not slide adjustable like some of the other ones. So sort of find which one works and screw it in. Sort of nice because you don't got to worry about it slipping. And pretty sure this is because it's real high torque setup. That sort of helps on that, keeps the gear mesh locked in. And here's our motor controller, DC motor controller or brush motor controller. These I've heard are also though capable of running a brushless motor. So they sort of give this to you to learn with a brush motor. Once you get that down, then you can step up to a brushless motor, and you don't have to get a whole new setup. You can just get the motor itself, one that's about the same size, and play around with that. The only thing left in the box here is this window masking for painting the body. So there again, that'll go with the body. So this is what we will be starting with. So let's get this thing unbagged. So every bit of our build is going to be off of this, one way or another. You can see the little spots here, here, there, and there, where you can set the bearings in. But overall, pretty nice body. Recessed holes on the bottom, so smooth, go across anything, you're not going to catch the screw heads. But nice setup. Let's see if there's a front or rear. So I'm assuming this is front here, just because this looks like mounting points for the motor. So alright guys, so this is actually where I'm going to end this first video. We got it unboxed, we got to look at what's inside of it, little feel for how things are going to go. So far we have a base plate. Next week though, we're going to get more onto this, and it's going to hopefully start looking more like a RC car or a regular car. So moving on, we'll see you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This is going to be probably a 3-week build series, so make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when the next one comes out. I try and post every Sunday at 10 o'clock, so 10 o'clock in the morning. So make sure you guys are looking out for those. Again, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what color you guys want that body. Should I do some sort of design? Should I make a movie design? Something based off of a movie car or any other car. It's an RX7. Like I said, 3rd gen, so if you Google like a 93, 97, you get sort of a gist of different ideas. But let me know what you guys want to see. Like and subscribe. See you guys next week.